Every single time he's been asked, what did you expect? He's like, no, I expected to be here. It wasn't like, we're just super thankful that we had the opportunity. Like he has infused such confidence to this football team. And the conversation starting today, really starting on Saturday night, and then moving forward is, does anybody who's playing them, obviously it'll be Clemson, do they have any chance to slow down Joe Burrow in this offense? That'll be the question. I think that Clemson defensively can, but this is what this matchup is going to be. Joe Burrow is having the single greatest quarterback season ever in the history of college football, and he will be matched up against one of the single greatest college quarterback prospects we've ever seen in Trevor Lawrence.
So which quarterback do you want in this game, Rex?
Obviously, I want the Clemson kid. But I'm going to say this. When I saw that Joe Burrow, this is really the second time I've really seen him play. And he was absolutely phenomenal. The accuracy, everything else, it's absolutely, I've never seen it before. Yeah. You know why? It's never happened before. But I will say this. Clemson's not just going to line up and think they can just go single high the whole game, play man-free the whole time, with the safeties covering the slot receiver off at 12 yards. Are you kidding me? Oklahoma, oh my goodness. By the way, Lincoln Riley, don't bring that dude to Dallas with you, because there's no chance to stop anybody with that defense. But I'm going to say this. That's going to be the difference. Brent Venables will be the difference in this game for the Clemson Tigers.
The interesting difference, or just talking about the quarterbacks, the interesting thing is, we really haven't seen someone like Joe Burrow in this LSU offense. We really haven't. Just their ability to do everything. Short throw, long throw, crossing throw, big ball, everything. But we haven't seen this version of Trevor Lawrence before either. Certainly not the case Saturday. We had never seen Trevor Lawrence play football when he was down and play football where there was some struggle. And then all of a sudden, as they built this comeback, put this football team on his back, and have to mount this comeback against a very, very good Ohio State team and then make play after, and also getting beat up. Like, he was beat up in that game. So, we haven't seen
Which quarterback are you taking? Which one are you taking between Burrow and Lawrence?
You already know that answer.
Well, I do, but what about the people at home?
Come on, speak. I'm taking Trevor Burrow. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence. All due respect to Trevor, I'm taking Trevor Lawrence. The kid that is the best prospect we've seen since Andrew Luck, who proved so much to himself, to his team, in the country. The other Saturday night, I got a ton of faith in him.
There were a lot of plays in that game that didn't go our way, and very hard to swallow right now. And going to have to really take a look at the film and figure out, what really happened on some of those plays. Because in a game like this, where the margin for error is so tiny, one play can alter the game, and it didn't seem like we got any of those plays.
Yeah, fuming. You see it silently, that anger. So does he have a right to be steaming?
The overturn of the fumble. Listen, if you're an Ohio State fan, absolutely, and if you're a Clemson fan, you go, no, there's no way. That's just the truth of it. Now, when you see the catch, 1, 2, 3, and ball pop out, if that's on the sideline and he gets 1 foot inbounds on the sideline and drags, that would be a completion. And just in the field of play, it's a different ruling. So this one is the dicey one. I think whatever fan base you support, you're going to lean towards whether it should have been ruled the fumble return or overturned.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of either team. But I had no problem with it, man. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
But realistically, I've been over there, man, and I see Ryan Day. I get it, dude. He is. Look, guys, he's not even looking at it. He had a piece of paper like, don't kill somebody.
Don't say something you're going to regret.
Like, that's the truth, man. Like, you need your money. He got that message from his wife.
The targeting call was accurate, though.
Yeah, it absolutely was. He
the targeting call, you hit with the crown of the helmet and you have an indicator of a launch. That is accurate. This is the rule of college football. I know Greg McElroy put this up on Twitter of the actual book that we get as analysts. So we know the rule. The rule and how it's written was implemented correctly. Now, whether you agree with the rule and the verbiage of the rule, different conversation. This is a huge play in the game because Wade's a big-time player, but that was the accurate call.
Well, here's what I would say about Ohio State, and I think we all walked away from this game saying, well, look, this was an incredible matchup between these two teams. Rex, you said this. You hadn't seen a lot of Ohio State this year. Watching them on that field, you saw a ton of NFL players and future NFL players. It was so back and forth. I think no matter how this thing ended, you were going to be frustrated either way. way. I mean, that's just a given. But for Ryan Day and what he did for this Ohio State team this year, Dan, everybody said, what are they going to be without Urban Meyer?
Yeah.
He brought this team right back into the college football playoff. And to me, they still look like a championship team. It's just unfortunate. Somebody's got to lose in these games.
Was more impressed with Ryan, and I was super impressed with Ryan Day going into it.
Yeah.
More impressed with Ryan Day after the game than I was before. Just how he handled it, his game planning, the way the emotion he had on the sideline, but yet the still focus of his football team. They're a player or two away from playing a national championship, right? In his first year. So he is an absolute rock star of a head coach.
Hopefully he stays in college. We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.